Hi, Vessels. So, if you're here in the last episode, you saw that we're kind of doing things a bit differently, right? So, in last episode, we were just doing live updates. And for those who've been here for a while, you know that's not really something that we do, right? So today, what we're going to be doing is Q&A answers, right? So, we will be talking about business because we are just those people. Our lives are just intertwined by it. But we'll also be talking genuinely, asking questions about the person behind the business or the person behind the career. How are you doing, Chamiam?
I'm good, ma'am. Looking at you, you look so gorgeous.
You look
I
gorgeous.
keep getting lost in what you're saying. I'm Guza, ma'am. I'm Guza.
I apologize. Same to you. You look amazing.
Thanks.
The fact that you just gave birth is just diabolical. It's giving what it's supposed to give.
Listen.
So how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited for this episode.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be so fun.
Okay. So let's get into it, right? So let's get straight into the point.
Okay.
I think that I will give you the opportunity to ask questions. Right? So essentially what we're doing is that you ask any question that you have about me, right? Whether it's something that you think I'm open to answering or whether it's something you don't think I'm open to answering, right? Just so that we get an understanding of, at the end of the day, content is content. Do this for your business, do that for your business, right? But you as a person, right? We're exploring those type of things today. So what's your question for me, and I'll answer as best as I can.
Okay, so if SARS were to audit your life, what would they question first? And you know how thorough SARS is.
Yeah.
Nothing misses.
Okay, so in terms of what, my life in general or work life or work life?
General.
General.
Or both.
They would see that I'm extremely burnt out. Like I'm so burnt out that everything feels like a task. Like, so if I give you an example, if you text me anytime between midnight and 3 o'clock, I'm up and I'm probably doing something and I'm probably working. And then again at 8 o'clock, I'm in work focused with your caffeines and everything that's not healthy, right? And unfortunately, what happens is that when you stand up from there, everything else feels like a task, right? Whether I'm calling somebody else, I'm so tired of hearing information that I can't even watch a movie because it's just new information coming in. Like, I'm tired. But I'm good because like I've been doing this for a while now. It's good routine. It's good routine. So now I'm actually in my season where I'm actually learning to slow down, like slow down. There's somebody that we know and love. He always tells me, Guti, like, the day you slow down, it's gonna rain cats and dogs, right? And like, I'm in my season of coming down.
So we're about to see
yeah,
cats and dogs raining.
yeah. So watch out, guys. If it happens, it's okay. It's normal.
Yeah.
I am coming down, and I think that's why even these episodes are a bit calmed down and more raw. You know, because we don't have capacity. Yeah, we're tired. But yeah. So my question to you, Chomiam, what is something that you bought or that you did that you regret when you think of your businesses?
Something that I bought, that I did, that I regret. In my business.
Yeah. Guys, she's not regretted anything. That's actually a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I haven't. Okay, I think, do you know why?
Yeah.
I think because everything has always worked out in the sense that, like, even though I did make a mistake, like, somehow, somewhere along the line, things worked out. So that's why, like, I'm honestly, like, I feel so grateful for my journey. And, like, even though we're not where we want to be, but, like, I feel like we're in such a good place.
Context. Tina went to be Kim Kardashian's friend.
Yes.
Resume. Yeah.
Like, that's how successful we're finna be.
Yeah. Cody would just be a content.
Listen,
If you don't know who Cody is, my
Same.
it's Vessel.
And I want to go on holiday with
Barack Obama.
Emma Green.
Oh yes, I don't remember her,
But I'd love to be on a podcast with Barack Obama.
Who's Emma Green? Emma Green. Yo, I like her.
Love her.
I like her. Have a down, son. Okay. I love Barack Obama. No, Michelle specifically. Like, no, listen. I love Barack Obama, right? But I'm saying, like, Michelle Obama.
You know, I'm laughing because in my head, I thought you were saying Michelle Obama all along. So that's why I'm like, oh, okay, I've been imagining Michelle the whole time.
Yeah. No, like, I really love them. I really love them. I think the thing is, everybody has flaws and everybody has things that they're good at, right?
Can I just say side note?
Yeah.
No wonder why the girl is who we are.
Right?
Because like all the people that she's talking about are people who we watch and listen to all the time.
Exactly.
Right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, knowing you, I think you could be friends with her. Because like y'all's energy matches.
Right? Even the skin color, guys.
Yeah, why I was saying that it was a teachable moment. I was saying that because I always tell people, show me your feet and I'll show you your future. Oh. Listen, so like literally our feed is giving.
Like if you had to scroll, I know the people when they scroll on some of my content, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're driving me somewhere, we're gonna listen to an audiobook. They always come like, why would you not share that? Why would you not?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, stay with me, honey. We will go places, okay?
Papa, eh?
Yeah, let's do better. Okay.
Like, I would love to be such a mysterious person. Like, it's my treatment vibe. Like, I want to be cool and mysterious. Get the uncle.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that's the thing. Do you know, the thing about being successful, it's so cringe.
Right.
It's so cringe. You have to do all the cringe things.
Like, yo, I feel so cringe all the time.
And the thing is, you know, to these people that would, in order to be like, you know, that mysterious girl, you shouldn't be cringe.
Yeah.
Tina, how are we going to be that cool, calm, mysterious girl?
I'm gonna be rich and weird, you know?
Yeah.
Happily.
Yeah.
Because I always think to myself, y'all know, like, okay, I do get the chance to be around influencers sometimes. And then and honestly, like, they look so cool. And they look so mysterious. And like, I want to be them.
Yeah.
But like, at the same time, I'm just like, yo, I am built different.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the sense that I also feel like cool and mysterious doesn't make you mega rich.
Yeah.
You have to be super cringe and take risks and speak your voice and be heard.
Yeah.
In order to like break all the way through.
Yeah, everybody has their own thing. Like, you know, they are the big influencers who are in fashion and all of that stuff, right? But then there are the other influencers who do other things, right?
Yeah.
And I think that...
Like Cody. Is she an influencer?
Cody, no. I don't think so.
She's an entrepreneur.
She is. But then she also does content. So she's a content creator, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
So the thing is, right, like, they all look different, but they're all influencers, and that's what I think I love about like that industry. It's so complex and
versatile.
It's
even
versatile.
Influencer,
Exactly.
Influencer.
Exactly. And for people who did go and run to it and make it a job and all of that stuff, kudos to you, because it also needs like work and discipline, because it's low-key misunderstood.
That's my dream job, yo.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling it's like full and mysterious was the goal.
Yeah. But look at all the beautiful things you've done.
Thank you. Being cringe.
Yeah, being cringe. What's your question?
Is it easy to mix friendship with business? Would you recommend it?
Would I recommend it?
Yeah. Oh, is it easy?
I think it is easy, but hear me out, right? The type of person that I am is that I don't have... my identity in work is not different from my identity at home and all of that stuff, right? People segment, which I understand, and there's a reason I'm explaining this. People segment their lives, right? And I don't really do that. I'm very fluid. I literally see it all as one thing. And I've been so blessed to work with people I like. I've been so blessed to work with people who make it easy to work, right? So even when I look at myself and yourself, the thing is, we understand our roles in the business, right? And one thing I love about you, actually, I was reflecting on it this morning, is that you're not sensitive. Many people are sensitive in the sense that before they can actually hear what you're saying, their defense is so high that you're trying to manage that the friend first, hurting the friend first, and before the person, right? The business. And because if I could get to you, your business mindset, you would probably hear and be like, okay, fair. I hear that, you know? And what happens is that even afterwards, because we understand that it's business, literally we go on as friends when we have to go on as friends. Like, we'd work the whole day, but the moment we're on our way home, it's like, okay, you know? So I think it's easier for me because I don't segment. But I think that for a person who struggles to segment, it would be wise that they try and first think about, number one, are you going to be sensitive throughout the situation? And one thing I really like about working with people you know and you like, right, is that you also, when you're working with them, you see beyond that. You actually see a person, right? So you have more patience for them. You have that, it's like a marriage, right? Where you're like, we have to make it work.
True.
You know?
So true. And I think also people give you give your best work because like you're doing it for them.
Exactly. You're serving the person. I love that. And I think for me, because I remember, oh guys, let me spill the tea. Right? Before Tammy and myself got into business, we had a conversation to say, are we ready to go into business as friends?
I remember. And I think I remember what our answer was. I was like, I love you too much. Like, in the sense that, like, I would never, ever, ever do you dirty.
I would never, ever do you dirty.
So, like, no. And I don't mean that. I don't even mean that in the sense of, like, I don't know how other people mean it when they say it.
Yeah.
But, like, for me, I mean it for real, for real. Yeah.
And for me, right? And I remember we had the conversation the first time. Then I went to the streets of TikTok. And I was just like, what? And you know the thing about TikTok algorithm, like it knows what's going on in your life, right? So I started seeing story times about going into business with my friends, why you shouldn't trust the people around you. And like so many people were just, sharing that sentiment, right?
Thinking about this, I'm thinking about the Chinese people, right? I think about their culture and their moral. I feel like why Chinese people are so good at business that they are in good faith.
Yeah.
And I only know this from the movies, by the way, so I don't know how real or not real this is, okay?
You also see,
But I also know it. I know it from the movies, their culture experts, right? That's the one that I do for the movies. But I also know that and confirm it to be true from working with them in real life.
Yeah.
Right? Having interacted with like Chinese suppliers and all of that. Like, and even Chinese people like here that you do business with, right? They have good faith, right? People like to say, I'm a China, I think I'm a Hong Kong. It's a lie. Like a Chinese person will tell you it's Hong Kong, and they'll also offer you the original, just at different prices, right? And I feel like what I've seen about the culture of Chinese people is that they have good faith. Like they work, when I say work in good faith, like they genuinely want the good out of the business. Like they want the other person to benefit and they want to be in good favor. And I think from what I've seen from the movies, right, they always want to have good relationship with the people that they work with, and they'll always be willing to meet their family. And I've seen like even like people who vlog like going to see their suppliers in China, like they literally like they will book them a tour, they'll show them around. Some of them will even be invited to stay with them. Like they want to give you so much hospitality that's like so crazy. Like they want to build friendship.
Really? Have you seen stories like these?
Yes. There's this lady, her name is, I forgot her name, but she's in the UK and she owns a clothing brand and she has an amazing relationship with the suppliers and she always vlogs going down there. But it's just not just her I've seen, like even on TikTok, like my TikTok is full of entrepreneurs and like a lot of them do vlog these experiences of like going to China. Like it's just in their culture to bring hospitality and friendship and trust building into business. And I feel like we can all agree the Chinese are the best in business. Like the Chinese are killing it. Nobody can beat them. Like they're so good at it. So yeah, I think also with that said, right, that is business with friendship.
Yeah, that is business.
So I think my advice would be the best way to do business is with friendship. If you go into business with somebody, if you were not friends before, you become friends because you want each other to win. And I even think of this when I think of like my suppliers, the relationship I have with my suppliers, right? As much as I'm doing business with them, right? And we might have not been friends before, but today, like, I'm really good friends with my suppliers. Like, and they want me to win and I want them to win. And they'll always like, they just have a dear place in my heart. So I think the best way to do business is with your friend. And maybe things have not been working out because you haven't been trying to mix friendship with business. So I think that's a trick question.
Oh, I tricked you.
Yeah. That's a trick question because you definitely should want to mix business with friendship, no matter how hard it is. Yeah.
Then how do you manage boundaries with people who don't understand the difference between this is business time and this is friendship time?
Yeah, I guess like open communication. And I think I'm definitely going to mimic your words and say that like there has to be a certain level of like being insensitive. Because like once it's time for business, you have to switch off.
Yeah.
I always tell my mom, I'm going to say, I will fire you. And if I fire you, I will call you as your daughter and say sorry that you lost your job. Can I come and visit?
Yes.
To help? Yeah. But like, I think the only reason why like we've worked so well with my mom is that she has literally gained that backbone that like, actually at work, I really am your boss. Like, and she doesn't make success. Sometimes maybe I might like reprimand her about something at work. Like, she doesn't get mad at me now. Mama, like, mama, you have to go back to being umama, like without mixing the two. And like we've done that really well. So I think that is very necessary and important, that level of like not being sensitive and being to separate the two. So if you are someone who you feel like you cannot do that, I think that's when it becomes tricky. Then maybe, okay, I have a good answer. If you're someone who cannot do that, right, then maybe you should start off first by doing business and then friendship.
Yes, I agree with that.
Right? Rather than starting off doing business with people who you are already friends with, rather do business and then become friends. I don't know if you get what I mean. But I hope it makes sense.
No, it does make sense because from what I'm deducing from what you said, right, is that there's two ways of being in business with a friend currently, right? Sometimes you become friends with the people after you started the relationship, and then sometimes you start the relationship as friends and do business. And what you are saying is that it's important. What I'm understanding is it's important, right, for you to do business and then develop that that more playful open door policy. Is that what you're saying? In terms of building a friendship, connection, and all of that. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. I think that's an interesting way to see it, because I think the conversation is usually with, people that you are becoming friends, like people who you've been friends with for a while, and then in business. But I think that sometimes also it's important to just see what you're comfortable with as a person. If it doesn't work for you and you force it, that's when there's going to be a problem.
Yeah, because also not everything is for everybody. That's the honest truth. That really, really is the honest truth. So I think it is important that, I guess, if you are self-aware and you're like, I could never do that, then maybe don't do it. But if you're someone, I think what I would hate it for is for someone who wants to do business with a friend or family and they're not doing it because they've heard about Dubai, it's bad. So I think we're speaking to you to say that like it's different. Like you can, there are people who can and it works well, and it's for these reasons. I guess in our opinions, that's what we think. But essentially the point is it's doable and you can win at it. And I feel like that's what we're doing. So.
Yeah. So I have unraveled, right? Wait, let me reflect a bit. You know how I said I'm really, really tired, right? And I'm burnt out. I unraveled that sometimes it's you telling yourself that you're gonna take it slow that makes you, actually go slow. Because, for example, that's why we didn't want this podcast episode to be so heavy and all of that stuff. And we came and we learned so much.
We
learned
did.
about managing of partnerships.
Yeah.
We learned sometimes things are different and you need to actually understand what works for you and be true with that, you know. And I think that was very like calming for me. And instead of it feeling like work, I appreciated that. So I did unravel that sometimes resting does look like working as well, and that's fine.
Oh man, I love that.
What did you unravel?
That's just so beautiful.
Right?
Like heaven.
Yes, how could I forget that? Yeah.
But I have also unraveled that we have something so special. Yeah, because I think as I was describing the whole mixing business with Flip, I was like, damn, actually, like, this is probably quite rare.
Yes.
We're so blessed.
Right? It's a blessing, honestly.
Yeah, it's probably so rare and we're so blessed, and I'm so grateful. Yeah. But I have also unraveled that not everything is for everybody.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, Unravelers, please do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe and share in the comment section. Like, for you personally, what are your thoughts about building, you know,
mixing friendship with business?
Exactly.
Some of the other questions we answered.
Yeah.
Answer them down below.
Let's get to know you as you obviously listen to us. And if it's your first time, please do also put into the chat what you thought about this episode, what you would like to hear a bit more. And even though it's not serious, I'm really interested in how this might become one of our once in a while, you know, segments that we run. Yeah.
And also do join our newsletter, right? Because over there we're gonna sort of like reflect and digest everything that we talked about, and hopefully have you take away something, because there's a lot that can be taken away from this episode, actually, as much as we thought it was unplanned. So be sure to join the waitlist so that we can not only just learn together but actually grow together, because we'll be one step closer to doing than just listening.
Yeah.
With that said, always remember that God has poured abundantly and we are the vessels. Bye.